Scorpio, thank you for tuning in to Perfectly Imperfect Tarot. This is Green Eyes here to give you a reading, my love. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, Martians, astronauts. Pick a node. It does not matter to me. I love you all. Cross watchers, I am a snitch. I'm telling you now. Please don't curse me in the comments. Love you too. Scorpio, if you found the message or the message found you, it's because there's something in here for you or a seed to be planted for tomorrow. No gender or age, only energy. You're going to hear me use terms he, she, her, him, they, them, it, heifer. Pay it no mind. Feel the energy and remember roles can always be reversed. Scorpio, I thank you. Like, share, subscribes, emails, comments, love tokens, donations. Thank you, and thank you again. All right, let's talk about your energy. You feel good. I feel a bit stifled, I ain't gonna lie, but overall pretty good. I think some of you are in toxic relationships, I have to say that. And unfortunately, it's your decision, you know, what you're gonna do. It always has been, it always will be, okay? I think that for the long haul, you've put in a lot of work and you're kind of being forced to make a choice at the fork in the road. Either go all the way or abandon ship, okay? But let's see what we have here. We're pulling from Sacred Rebel. Scorpio. Scorpio, please and thank you. Excuse me. Forgive me, Scorpio. You know, I've been out for a couple of weeks. Ill. And I am trying to get it back together here. But it is an uphill climb. That's for sure. Here it is. Beyond the mind, the heart beats. Yeah. You know, beyond the mind, the heart beats. You know, going past what is logical would be emotion. All right. Going past what's obvious would be emotion. Okay. And right now, it's like I said, that fork in the road, it's kind of like you're being forced to make a decision by logical thinking or emotion, one or the other. You know, if logically it makes sense for you to be in a connection because you have time in, because you have investments going, things like that. You've already made commitments, whatever the case is, but the heart wants something else or is leading you towards something else. Even if it's changing careers, you know, it doesn't have to be about love, but anything that you feel passionate towards, all right? That's kind of the fork in the road that you're in right now. And what's coming in is the emotions are getting ready to get stronger. Okay? She feels, she knows. This is strong emotion. Strong emotion. Okay? But what are you going to do, my love? Okay? There's a lot of pain here. There's emotional control. Heavy King of Cups energy. I have to say that. There's emotional mastery, you know, but you can't help the love that's inside you. So whatever it is that you passionately feeling, you have to go beyond the normal to get it, you know? You're going to have to dig deep and dive deep to get it. You're going to have to defend to the end what is worthwhile. Do you see that? Follow your own rhythm. I mean, manifesting, spirals of manifesting, create your own reality, you know, putting down all that baggage, going in through this portal energy, okay? You're releasing what has been draining you, releasing connections that have just been stealing and sucking life from you. You become the hunter. You become the one that's going after the gusto, okay? Let's do your spread, because I think that was pretty much a reading right there. I think I want to do author. Yeah. We're going to do your spread today with author. But Scorpio, you know, that's how your energy comes in. The oracles obviously are confirming and validating that same energy. You're in a pickle, my love. It's a fork in the road. You know, are you going to make a logical decision? Because if you do, you do. Just understand that. Then you're putting yourself in a position to always kind of like suppress your passions. Or are you going to go for the passion and then create the reality of that passion? You understand? All right, center energy, please, for Scorpio. Hello. Knight of Swords here, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. Message, difficult. Ten of Wands at the bottom of the deck. It's hard to say what you want to say or communicate this truth. Honestly, I think this is, how can I say that? This is a hard conversation that you're having within yourself. I don't think this is outside of your realm. I think this is within. Usually Knight of Swords would represent somebody coming in with a message or you dispersing one, but this feels very internal to me. Crown this energy, please, for Scorpio. And what's crowning? Five of Pentacles and the Page of Cups. Yep. There's a passion here that you're suppressing. I have to say it. Something that you want, something that you want to go after, something that's always been your dream or you felt connected to. It's, you know, maybe to write a book or to take a trip or to, like I said, change careers, you know, to move even maybe. You know, any of these things, there's something in your heart that I think that you're tossing back and forth and you're trying to make the best decision, which, you know, is a part of life, okay? It is a part of life. But where you stand logically, from the outside world, it might make sense for you to kind of stay where you are, but you feel stifled, you know, on the inside. You don't feel fulfilled. There's a void here with that Five of Pentacles that's hanging over your head and it's affecting your heart, okay? What's at the bottom? Ten of Wands still. What's working against Scorpio right now? What's in the way? What's in the Three of Wands? And I'm going to leave it just like that, sideways. Ten of Wands still at the bottom. Three of Wands upright would be having great expectations, knowing that your ships are coming in, knowing that your time is going to come. You've already put in the work and made the decision. You're just waiting for things to fall into place. In the reverse, if it was completely upside down, you know, of course, it would be the latter or lack of those things, okay? Giving up. I'm not waiting for nothing, nowhere, no how, no nothing, okay? But I think you're torn. I think that's why it's sideways. And I think this works against you. There's a choice. You're going to have to either go with the gusto and say, you know, it's going to be great, you know, or you're going to say, you know what? No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to change direction and alter my course. But that's hard. It's hard. It is. Where's this coming from? What brought this on? For Scorpio. Okay. Lovers in reverse. So you've been feeling lately that something is off. Something is off. Your connection is not connecting. Your path is not for you. You know, lovers doesn't always represent companionship. It also represents being on your divine path. Okay, and choosing your divine path and getting in alignment with destiny. So if it's coming in the reverse, either your relationship, you're saying, is not what it should be or where it should be, or you have not felt like the path that you're on is destined for you. You understand? But it still applies to the same energy we've been talking about. Let's see where this is going. Future energy, please, for Scorpio. And I have a Page of Swords. Now, I think what's inside being discussed is going to be discussed on the outside very gently. Page of Swords is kind of a student. It's a very light conversation. This is more heavier than Knight. But with the Page, it might be a text. You know, it might be a, hey, what's up? Not, a confession, but, you know, just to kind of test the waters. That's what the page does. But, you know, there's an Ace of Pentacles here at the bottom of the deck. So it leads still to you being honored by the Most High for making whatever choice this is, speaking your truth, okay? With this Page of Swords. You're being honored. This is a gift, all right? Ace of Pentacles is tangible. House, car, job, relationship, whatever the case is. It's something you can hold. It's something you can hold in your hand of substance, okay? And that page, this little small attempt of confession or communication is going to reward you from the Most High, because you step out of your comfort zone and you tackle what that battle has been happening within you. It's been a fearful fight. 5 of Wands with the Moon, Piscean as well as Scorpion energy, okay? It's been a fearful fight, but a fight nonetheless. To overcome that fear, it's going to require for you to embrace this healing and balance and replenishing and restoration of the Angel of Temperance, Sagittarian energy, okay? This is midway in the journey where you get restored. Your cup is restored. Your cup is refilled, because judgment is being called and something has to come to an end. Something or someone, that's for sure. But where you're going, Scorpio, into pre-Empress energy with the 9 of Pentacles is a place of really confidence, of standing strong, knowing that you've done the right thing, okay? Receiving the fruits of your labor. This is your garden, okay? And it's all about you. It's a very independent energy, also highly intuitive energies, because this is you being in a place where, you know what, God, I know I did what I was supposed to do, and I thank you for what I've accomplished. As of right now, I'm ready whenever you are. You take it from here. This is a really good place spiritually. You know what I'm saying? With the 9 of Pentacles. And that's victory in itself. 6 of Wands. So stand on that and protect that 9 of Wands. Go ahead, Scorpio, with your bad self. Know who you are. Know that you are always transforming, always evolving, always edifying, always growing, you know, that the new can only come when the old dies, you know, different levels of yourself, different experiences of life, you know. Yeah, this is you getting into good grounding, nurturing your crop, okay, investing in your future, getting something solid, okay. But your perception of what those things are is changing. And that's why you're in the middle of a pickle. Your perception of what a solid Queen of Pentacles energy is, either you being this queen or wanting this queen, you know, it's not gender, okay? It's energy, all right? But this is a very loving, nurturing energy. This is a planner. This is a go-getter. You can depend on her, you know? This is loyal, okay? Your perception of those things is shifting. Your understanding of those things, your perspective of those things with that Hangman is shifting, okay? What self-love is, what external love feels like, the unconditional part of it, it should be fun. And that's your truth. It's not supposed to be hard. It's supposed to be fun. It's supposed to feel good. It should be celebrated. That's what you're saying. But in order for you to have it, you're going to have to boss up, King of Wands, and make that your direct focus. But that means that somebody is going to get hurt. Nonetheless, though, you got to go. So I don't know if you're going towards this queen or away from this queen. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. But this conversation needs to be truthful. It needs to be direct and upright. And it's just not one I think that you wanted to have. I don't think you want to have the conversation. I think that you want some divine guidance and interaction and intervention to kind of like give you a backdoor exit. I'm not going to lie, Scorpio. I love you, but we talking here. That's how it feels to me, you know. That's how it feels. So I think you kind of keep your head low and, you know, maybe focus on work, focusing on mastering your craft, your gifts, and things like that. And you're kind of just standing your ground in the meantime and making the best out of life. But you really want for God to kind of see you like, man, Scorpio deserves this brand new passionate beginning. And there it is. There it is. It's coming. But is it coming as a partnership? Because if that's what you want, as a partnership, or is it coming for you to kind of just have self-fulfillment? You know, 9 of Cups, even though it's very close to 10, it is recognized as a very emotionally selfish energy. I'm not going to lie, Scorps. I love you. All right? We talking. So, you know, little by little with the 6 of Pentacles, this cycle is coming to an end. How it ends is going to be determined by the choice that you're making right now. Okay? But there will be an ending here because your new beginning is to be had. It's already in alignment. The Chariot is coming right behind the World. That means once this cycle's complete, whether you're going to travel or move, right there, God is right there with the Uber on to the next. All right? But again, you still have a choice. You might not have a choice in the road or the motion, because the Chariot has no brakes. It doesn't stop until it reaches its destination, driven by the angel. But you do have a say in the destination, okay? You do have a say. And look at the destination. New love, new beginning, replenishing, rejuvenating waters, washing of the spirit, you know. And again, this doesn't have to be about relationships. This could be you learning to love yourself again, the new you. This could be also reconciliation if you're working on a relationship. The Ace of Cups is divine love. And what people say is, I think, a mistake. Love conquers all. I don't believe that. God's love is what conquers all. Okay? There's a difference. I love pizza. It's going to kill me one day. Probably. It's not the same. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to make light of this because I know it's kind of heavy today. But God's love, look at that. Leading right to 1111 energy, celebratory energy. That's how it's supposed to be. You know? God's love, not your love, not my love. God's love is what conquers all. So whatever you're feeling right now, Scorps, just know that if you want to pursue with passion and you feel like I'm going to fail, God's love. Okay? All right. I hope this helps. Now, if any event you said, Green Eyes, you don't know what you're talking about, I'm okay with that. Please check your moon, check your rising. Don't take the energy with you if it's not for you. Leave it here for another Scorpio. Everybody, thumbs up, subscribe. Make sure you guys are notified of future readings. It is absolutely free to do so, and it supports the channel. Remember, we are all perfectly imperfect, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye.